In this video, we'll look at two different ways that you can review student work quickly and very simply. Assuming that you have the Class Notebook add-in or the Class Notebook tab visible, and of course you're in a Class Notebook, you will see a Review Student Work option. Now how this works, if I click on it, these are all the sections that appear in the student sections. So there's an Appraising Task 2, Appraising Term 3, General, and a Making Term 2 section in all of my students' areas of the OneNote Class Notebook. If I was going to review student work in the Appraising Term 3 section, I click on this link. This now opens a review panel which will sit to the side of OneNote. And here we can click on these pluses and expand any of the sections. You'll notice that some of these are in bold. And that means that these students have made changes on these pages that I haven't yet seen. In that sense, they're like an unread email that sits in your inbox. So if I was going to go quickly through all the draft Part 2 pages for my students in this class, it's as simple as this. Click on the student name and you go straight into that page. You can see that some students have completed these planning notes and others have not. If we look at this page here, this is a page I haven't yet seen, and that's why it was in bold. When I click down to the next student, you'll see that the bold has disappeared. This is the most common way to review student work in a class notebook. But there's another way that you can do this. I'm going to close the Review Student Work panel, and this time we're going into the History tab. Not many people know, but there is a Next Unread and other read options that sit in this History panel. So one way you might be able to go through the student sections is to keep clicking this Next Unread option. But the option I wanted to show you is this Recent Edits. So let's have a look at anything that's changed since yesterday. If I click on that, we've now got a Search Results panel. And sure enough, these are the changes that were made yesterday and today. At the moment, we're searching just this notebook. But we could search all notebooks. And now suddenly, I've got more work to review and a very quick way to jump from one page to the next. I'll just change that back to this notebook. So now I can go in and I can look at all of the edits that each student has made by simply clicking these page links. Now this is where the power of OneNote as a digital pedagogy tool comes into play. To my knowledge, there's no other way that a teacher can review student work as quickly as this. We can't change pages this quickly. We can't flick through folders and workbooks this quickly. And so this is one of the features of a OneNote Class Notebook that I would encourage you to start using and to keep using. Encourage your students to use the OneNote student sections to add thoughts, comments, feedback, classwork and homework. By using these two methods, Class Notebook, Review Student Work, and History, Recent Edits, you'll have a very fast and a very efficient way to review what the students are doing in your classes.